Right now at noon, after 3 shootings in just as many days in Madison, what local leaders are saying needs to be done to prevent future incidents. Plus, jurors reach a verdict in Hunter Biden's federal gun trial, the latest on the legal fate of the president's son. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday. I'm Josh Breiter. First at noon, the jury in the gun trial of Hunter Biden finds him guilty on 3 felony gun charges. Jurors coming to their decision after deliberating for about 3 hours. Nicole Skanga is outside the federal courthouse in Wilmington, Delaware.
The jury in Hunter Biden's criminal gun trial has found the president's son guilty of possessing a gun while being a drug user and making false statements about his drug use when buying that gun in October 2018. Jurors reached their verdict on the first full day of deliberations. During 6 days of testimony, the jury heard from a parade of witnesses, including members of the Biden family. Jurors also heard audio excerpts from Hunter Biden's memoir.
I used my superpower, finding crack anytime, anywhere.
Prosecutors presented text messages Hunter Biden sent to his brother Beau's widow, Hallie Biden, when they were in a relationship. She testified 2 days after Hunter Biden purchased the gun. He wrote he was sleeping on a car smoking crack. Biden's defense attorney said that was a false story Hunter used as an excuse to avoid seeing Hallie. Days later, she found Hunter Biden's gun and threw it away in a dumpster. Biden's defense told the jury he considered himself in recovery and no longer a drug user when he bought the firearm. The jury, made up of 6 men and 6 women, did not ever hear directly from Hunter Biden. He chose not to take the stand. Hunter Biden's wife, the First Lady, and other relatives were fixtures in the courtroom, showing up to support him. In closing arguments, the prosecution urged the jury to ignore them and the media, adding, "People sitting in the gallery are not evidence." The president's son could face prison time. Nicole Skanga, CBS News, Wilmington, Delaware.
Meanwhile, President Trump is done with his pre-sentencing interviews with the New York Probation Department. This is over his recent hush money conviction. The presumptive GOP presidential nominee answered all questions in the virtual interview. It was described as polite and respectful, according to a New York City official familiar with the interview. Trump is facing probation or a maximum of 20 years in state prison. The sentencing hearing is set for July 11th. Quiet for now outside, but some rain and storms are on the way. First Warn meteorologist Kelly Slivka has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Hi, Kelly.
Yeah, good afternoon, Josh. After seeing some sun this morning, we're starting to see a little bit more cloud cover, and we are seeing some dying showers that are trying to spread into southern Wisconsin. We'll show you that coming up. But right now, just a few high, thin clouds streaming into Madison, blocking out some of the sun. But as mentioned, we do have a weakening line of some showers from Camp Douglas, Viroqua, down toward Prairie du Chien, everything just to the west there of the Wisconsin River. Slowly moving on to the east, but as mentioned, a lot of this is going to dissipate as it continues to move a little bit closer to Lone Rock. The Dells may have to dodge a brief shower into Platteville as well. We'll see if this doesn't make it toward Madison. We'll actually time that out for you on our future track. You notice how the trend is for those showers to die. If we do get one, it'll be about 2, 3 o'clock here in the Madison area before a lot of that passes on to the east. It's going to be very light, but maybe a nuisance shower for you going into the afternoon. Spotty shower right through the evening hours. Can't rule out an isolated thunderstorms, but then we're talking about more a stormier weather pattern later tomorrow, mainly late tomorrow afternoon, especially west, and then tomorrow night into a Thursday. And then it looks like we're into a summer-like weather pattern. Definitely going to be cranking up the heat and also that humidity starting Wednesday. Then we're talking about stronger storms, as we mentioned, later Wednesday, especially to the west of Madison, and then all of southern Wisconsin later Wednesday night into Thursday. You can see several rounds of some showers and storms. It's all dependent on where this cold front winds up. We're at 72 in Madison, also at Middleton. Already up to 73 down to the south in Fitchburg. So looking at a little bit more cloud cover for the afternoon as temperatures hold in the mid-70s. Once again, a spotty shower here 2, 3, 4 o'clock here in the Madison area. And I think we'll actually clear out a little bit later on this evening. Talking more about that storm potential for tomorrow coming up.
All right, Kelly, thank you. Right now, local leaders are calling for change to end gun violence after 3 shootings in Madison in recent days. 1 person is dead and several others injured. Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes and Mayor Sati Rhodes Conway say they are committed to holding those involved in the shootings accountable and working to avoid similar tragedies in the future altogether.
As Chief of Police, I want to reassure the public that we are actively investigating the recent incidents of gun violence and are committed to ensuring the safety and security of our community. We are working tirelessly to identify and apprehend those responsible for these senseless acts, and we will not rest until justice is served.
So far, no arrests have been made in any of the shootings. Of the 3 incidents, the incident at the Lux Apartments is drawing increased attention due to a lack of building security. According to online reviews, complaints regarding security go back over 5 years. One major issue has been how easy it is for anyone to enter the building. The Lux Apartments are owned by an international housing company called Yugo. Yugo owns 110 properties across 11 countries. One tenant tells us he does not believe he's getting what he paid for compared to other apartments in the area.
Because like the James, they have security 24/7, and like the rent is about the same, and if not more. So I don't get why we don't have a security on site.
MPD says the party that led to gunfire early Sunday morning was unauthorized. We reached out to the Lux management team about building security. They had no comment. They did write to their residents on Monday, though, saying, quote, "We understand that you may have questions or concerns about how the incident occurred, and we are committed to transparency and communication throughout the process." We will continue to follow developments from these shootings. You can be the first to find out new information through the free Channel 3000 mobile app. To the Middle East now, where U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is keeping the pressure on Hamas to accept the proposal put forward by President Biden to stop the war in Gaza. On Monday, the UN Security Council approved a resolution endorsing the phased plan. Hamas has issued a statement in support of the Security Council measure. Blinken says that's a hopeful sign, but is waiting for a more definitive response.
It is on Hamas to move forward with this proposal or not.
Displaced Palestinians in Gaza welcomed the UN resolution with caution, hoping it would be implemented immediately to end their suffering. Well, still ahead for us on a Tuesday afternoon, why Chrysler is recalling thousands of SUVs and trucks. Plus, what plans Apple announced for artificial intelligence at the company's annual conference.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon, moving forward.
Let the design team at Wanakee Furniture ETC turn your design dreams into reality. With customized solutions and quality products, our passion and expertise will help turn your room into a dream space.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC. If your kitchen is in need of a facelift, don't replace, reface. With cabinet refacing from Mad City Kitchens, choose new cabinet colors and hardware. Add soft close doors and drawers, lazy Susans, pull-out shelving, and new countertops. Mad City is Wisconsin's trusted cabinet refacing specialist with installations in as little as 2 days. We're also your local provider for replacement windows and custom bathing solutions. Call now during Big Deal Days. Save $1,500 on a cabinet refacing project. Now that's a big deal. 0 down and 0 interest till 2026. Senior and military discounts, plus a bonus. Receive free countertop installation with your cabinet refacing purchase. And call during this program for a free $50 Amazon gift card with estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-298-5383. That's 608-298-5383.
Mike Super, Magic and Illusion, America's Got Talent finalist, winner of NBC's Phenomenon, leaving audiences speechless. Now you can see Mike Super live. Saturday, June 15th at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster. A show for the whole family to enjoy this Father's Day weekend. Mike Super, Magic and Illusion at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells. Your odds are better here.
Senator Baldwin says I'm not from Wisconsin, but this was my childhood home. Graduated East High, became a Badger in '86, where I've had my company for over 20 years.
And this is where we live. It's our family home.
I'm a fourth-generation Wisconsinite. It made me who I am. If Senator Baldwin's not going to be honest with you about where I'm from, what makes you think she'll be honest with you about anything? I'm Eric Hovde, and I approve this message.
It's time for the Madison Parade of Homes, exclusively sponsored by Nuns. Don't miss your chance to tour 32 newly constructed homes filled with the newest trends and products. Go to MadisonParadeOfHomes.com and purchase your tickets today.
Rest comfortably with brands you can trust at Wanakee Furniture ETC. Create a unique and stylish room with made-in-the-USA products from companies like Smith Brothers of Bern. Select from a wide variety of sofas at a great price.
Bring quality home at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Chrysler is recalling more than 200,000 2022 Dodge Durango SUVs and Ram trucks. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says a software issue could cause the vehicle's stability control system to malfunction, increasing the risk of a crash. The company will send letters notifying impacted owners in the coming weeks. Dealerships will perform a software update to fix the issue for free. The FAA says unruly passenger incidents remain high, with more than 900 cases already reported this year. It comes as the busy summer travel season is underway. The agency referred 39 passengers to the FBI last year. The FAA has maintained a zero-tolerance policy against unruly behavior. And Apple announced plans to integrate artificial intelligence into its technology at the company's annual conference this week. The tech giant says it's working with OpenAI to incorporate ChatGPT into its upcoming software releases. This will allow users to find information, get help with writing, and enhance photos and videos. Apple insists users will always be in control over when ChatGPT is used and will be asked before any of their personal information is shared. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
At the noon hour, here's the stock report. The Dow down 268 points, NASDAQ up 25, and the S&P 500 down 14. Our call for action volunteers are in the building taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. Remember, you can call for action at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. Pam is watching today's egg prices straight ahead, and Kelly is tracking alert days in the first warn forecast. Then later on Live at 4, if you're frustrated trying to find Badger games on subscriber services, Consumer Reports looks at what options are out there.
Updating your kitchen doesn't have to be complicated. With Mad City Kitchens, you can avoid a lengthy remodel, stay under budget, and transform your kitchen in as little as 2 days. Cabinet Refacing brings your dream kitchen to life with surfaces that are scratch and stain resistant. Plus, with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, receive a free design consultation and we'll lock your price in for 1 year. So make the call now and save during big deal days. Save $1,500 on a cabinet refacing project. Now that's a big deal. With 0 down and 0 interest till 2026. Senior and military discounts. As a bonus, receive free countertop installation with your cabinet refacing purchase. Plus, call during this program for a free $50 Amazon gift card with in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-298-5383. That's 608-298-5383.
From midnight tweets to drinking bleach to tear-gassing citizens and staging a photo op, we knew Trump was out of control when he was president. Then he lost the 2020 election and snapped, desperately trying to hold on to power. Now he's running again, this time threatening to be a dictator, to terminate the Constitution.
If I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Trump wants revenge, and he'll stop at nothing to get it.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Nobody wants to put a new roof over their head. It's too expensive. And if they can extend the life of that roof and get 5 more years or 10 more years, it's a no-brainer.
What RoofMax does is it helps people in that they don't have to spend that $15,000, $20,000 on a new roof. They can spend pennies on the dollar.
The RoofMax product was a small percentage of cost of replacing a roof.
This is a great financial decision for us as a community.
We're so excited to welcome Retta to the Jennifer Hudson Show. And Parks and Rec fans are the real deal.
We used to find out from fans if we got picked up.
Plus, my chats with some of the biggest names in music.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
Sunday after the Tonys, a difficult path to parenthood becomes a story of hope.
I could see myself reading a story just like this to my child.
How a local man's late night vision inspired his next chapter to do something good. Sunday on News 3 Now at 10.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back at noon. Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report. Hi, Pam.
Hi, Joshy. How's it going today?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. I'm enjoying all the sunshine we've had so far this week.
Hey, are you going to do FFA in your 608? They're over at the convention center, you know.
Oh, boy. I might have to add that to the list.
There you go. See, I'm full of ideas. I'm full of something, that's for sure today. I'm full of a lot of story ideas from up by Prairie du Sac. I was over there with the groundbreaking ceremony that took place finally after decades of planning. I was talking with Dr. Dennis Hancock. He is the current director of the U.S. Dairy Forage Research Center up by Prairie du Sac. They're breaking ground on a project that will be ready to go by 2027. And he said that this one, at 13,000 pages, that's when he quit counting as far as the proposal for this facility. It is going to be state-of-the-art. 18 different barns that are going to be all hooked together. It's not that they're going to have so many animal units there, but it's going to be generating so much information. According to Dr. Hancock, they are going to have state-of-the-art robotic milking systems, chambers for measuring greenhouse gas emissions on the animals, an advanced animal nutrition unit, state-of-the-art laboratories for agronomy and dairy science, plus a visitors center. They're going to break ground, hopefully get started with some construction stuff this fall, and then hopefully have it all completed by 2027. But literally, that has been in the works since about 2011, from what I was gathering by the stories shared. Senator Herb Kohl was one of the first that started advancing the idea of needing one of these U.S. Dairy Forage Research Centers in Wisconsin. This will be state-of-the-art, unlike anywhere else in the world. Dr. Hancock also said that there will be collaboration between staff at UW-Platteville, and he said their theme is from drop to plop, from crop to plop, meaning they're following that all the way through the life cycle, the digestive cycle of a cow. They figure there's going to be 27 scientists that are on staff, about 110 what he called FTE staff through the Ag Research Service, and 29 UW employees. Great job. Congratulations. Crops, not so great. The thing that's catching the market today, wheat up double digits, and that's because they've started the harvest now, and Russia has pulled in their horns on how much they think they'll bring to the world marketplace. So a lot of things happening in crops. Dairy's pretty active today too, Joshy. Barrel cheese up 4 1/4 at $2.01. 40-pound block cheese up 3 3/4 at $1.93.5. Double A butter up 2 1/2 at $3.10.5 per pound. I don't know how many people have come up to you. Plenty of people are coming up to me and making comment about how they wish they were in butter with you and I. It's just like Mark Kane and me.
Right, I think so. I think it's because of all that butter being used at all the breakfasts on the farms. Maybe that's also kind of pushing it up.
That could be.
All right, Pam. Well, thank you.
You bet. See you later.
Let's get to your certified most accurate forecast now. Meteorologist Kelly Slifka out on the weather patio. Kelly?
Yeah, good afternoon, Josh. I got a little bit of sunshine coming down now. Actually, not a bad noon hour. We do have a possibility of seeing a shower coming through the Madison area over the next couple of hours. We're watching this band. It has been weakening as it's been moving across western areas of the state. This is out ahead of a very weak front that's going to be moving through. So count on the possibility of a shower that may be lasting about an hour at most. Not going to amount to too much, but it is kind of knocking on our door, I would say about 2 o'clock here in the Madison area, if it makes its way this way. Can't roll out a couple of showers even into the evening. These will be very isolated, though. I think more importantly, we're going to be talking about rounds of some storms rolling in later tomorrow afternoon, late tomorrow night, and then again Thursday afternoon. So we're going to have a couple of, maybe a few rounds of storms, and it will start to turn warmer and more humid. We haven't really had a whole lot of humidity yet this season, but it's on its way. A couple of showers here between 2, 3 o'clock in the Madison area down toward Monroe, but a lot of this is going to be weakening as it continues to move across southern areas of the state and actually probably get into a little bit more sunshine in western areas of the state. Can't rule out a spotty, isolated thunderstorm into the evening hours, but that'll be very spotty. What we're talking about is tomorrow, especially later in the afternoon. Western areas of the state can't rule out some stronger storms rolling in, possibly producing some hail and strong winds. And then as we go into late Wednesday night or Thursday morning, another cluster of storms rolling in, and then the possibility on Thursday as well. So it looks like the main threat is going to stay basically northwest of our area, that yellow area. You see where the eye divides there in Toma, that yellow shading, that's a slight risk of severe weather on a scale of 1 to 5, that's category 2. The lowest on the scale is reaching Madison with that marginal risk. Then that shifts a little bit further to the south. We've got a cold front coming in. It's all about the timing and whether or not some of these storms will fire up Thursday afternoon into the evening hours. Right now, we are just tracking some of these light showers from Camp Douglas, Wisconsin Dells, Richland Center, headed toward Lone Rock, really weakening as they are passing into the Platteville area as well. But right now, you can see that up there toward Camp Douglas, headed toward the Dells, a few of these light showers. A lot of this is kind of breaking apart as it's running into more stable air that we have in place. All right, as we go into tomorrow, most of the day dry, and we'll be warm, and it's going to be sticky. You're definitely going to notice a change from what we're seeing today and what we saw yesterday. Later in the afternoon, though, a cluster of storms rolling in out of southeastern Minnesota, northeastern Iowa. It looks like this main cluster is going to stay the west of Madison, the west of Dane County, but affecting areas like Boscobel, maybe Platteville, could get close to Mineral Point. Darlington areas could see some of these. Then it won't be until after midnight we're going to see another cluster come in. This will be a little bit stronger, more widespread cluster moving into Adams and Juneau County toward midnight into Vernon County, then eventually the Madison area about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and that sinks down in the south. Then we'll get another break Thursday morning. Possibility of more storms firing up during the afternoon. Right now, once again, this is the uncertainty. There's that front that's moving in. You see that broken line of showers. Some of these may weaken a little bit as they sink through southern Wisconsin. Maybe the main threat may stay over northern Illinois, but that's something we're going to be watching over the next couple of days. 72 right now in Madison, 73 right now in Janesville. So we do have the first warn alert days because of the potential for some of these storms that develop later tomorrow afternoon and then Thursday, maybe in the morning hours, and again later in the afternoon. Once again, it's all dependent on that front. It's definitely going to be sticky. You're going to notice that humidity up tomorrow and also Thursday. We dropped the humidity a little bit Friday and Saturday, very pleasant days before that humidity returns by Father's Day Sunday, and looking like a summer-like pattern with temperatures well in the 80s by next week.
Summer looks like it's going to be sticking around.
Yeah, well, it should be this time of the year,
It really should.
And we're finally getting that humidity, which we really haven't had to deal with yet.
All right, Kelly, thank you. New at noon, an unexpected delivery for one elephant who just gave birth in Thailand. CBS's Leah Mishkin reports on the rare birth caught on camera.
A 36-year-old elephant named Jimjari gave birth to a 176-pound male calf in Thailand. That's worth celebrating. What happened next makes the story rare. 18 minutes after the calf was delivered, someone shouts there's another baby being born.
Mother attacked that baby because she'd never had twins before, because it's very rare, and that had caused her some pain.
The director of the Elephant Stay organization says an elephant keeper jumped in to protect the second calf and broke his ankle.
If that situation had happened in the wild, Mum would have been attacking it. Whether the rest of the herd would have intervened, they may have, but the baby may have been trampled in the process.
According to research organization Save the Elephants, twin elephants are rare. They only make up about 1% of births. Male-female twins, like in this case, are even more uncommon.
The little girl, she's quite small, and she's not able to reach the mother's milk.
A platform has been built to help the twins nurse. They're also being given pumped milk. The shock has worn down, and Jimjari has now embraced both calves. Still unclear if the father, a 29-year-old elephant named Siam, has digested the surprise. Leah Mishkin, CBS News.
When we come back on News 3 Now at noon, Howard's working in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
As soon as the sign-up sheet goes out for the next church supper or potluck, we've got just the thing to jot down next to your name, and that'll win you rave reviews. Rave reviews.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Attention homeowners, time is running out to call Mad City Kitchens for huge savings on cabinet refacing during big deal days. Choose from dozens of colors, including almond and Kodiak, plus new countertops and a kitchen sink, all backed with a lifetime warranty. Mad City is also your trusted source for EcoSky windows and custom bathing solutions. But now it's your last chance during this program to call and save $1,500 on a cabinet refacing project. Now that's a big deal. 0 down and 0 interest till 2026. Senior and military discounts. Plus a bonus, receive free countertop installation with your cabinet refacing purchase And remember, this is your last chance to call during this program for a free $50 Amazon gift card with estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-298-5383. That's 608-298-5383.
Do you suffer with pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands or feet, commonly diagnosed as peripheral neuropathy? Are you taking drugs such as Lyrica or gabapentin that have serious side effects and often do not relieve your symptoms? Your doctor has told you you may just have to live with the pain. Peripheral neuropathy is a result of damage to the nerves, often causing burning, weakness, pain, numbness, tingling, and the most debilitating balance problems. Our facility uses multiple therapeutic methods to help give you relief from neuropathy symptoms with no injections and no drugs. You may start seeing relief after only a few sessions. To determine if your neuropathy symptoms can be relieved, we will do a consultation to evaluate the extent of your condition. Call us today to schedule your neuropathy consultation to find out if you're a candidate for our therapy. Call today.
Get an 11% rebate on your outdoor projects at Menards. Shop the largest in-stock selection of concrete landscaping blocks and AC2 pressure-treated lumber and decking. From decks, patios, fire pits, and more. Get free estimates fast using our easy do-it-yourself design programs. Visit us today in store or on Menards.com to get started and get an 11% rebate on all lumber and landscape blocks.
Save big money at Menards.
This is the time of year when you can count on two things. Spring flowers are going to be in full bloom, and sure as the sun will rise tomorrow, many of us are going to be invited to a potluck dinner. And whether that dinner's at church, a neighbor's house, or we're the ones hosting it, we have a dish that's always the first to go. We start off by placing some cut-up lettuce in a large glass bowl or a trifle dish. Now, on top of that goes a layer of red bell peppers. Over that, we place some chopped red onion, a layer of frozen peas that we've thawed, and some cut-up celery. For the best part, we spoon on a mixture we made by combining some mayonnaise with a bit of sour cream and garlic powder, and top that with a generous amount of shredded cheddar. We'll repeat the layers one more time, top it with some bacon, chill it, and it's ready to serve. And not only is this pretty to look at, it's downright tasty. What makes it so good is how each layer complements the others, creating almost a symphony of flavor. So here's what I suggest. Go online and get the recipe for our icebox salad. This way, as soon as the sign-up sheet for the next potluck or church dinner gets posted, you can jot this down right next to your name. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a pretty and tasty way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Here's meteorologist Kelly Slifka with a final check of the forecast.
Yeah, we do have a couple of showers possible this afternoon. It's not going to amount to a whole lot, just kind of nuisance showers here between about 2 and 3 o'clock here in the Madison area. More importantly, later tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night into Thursday, we do have the potential for some stronger storms, maybe producing some large hail and damaging winds. We'll have to keep our eyes out for that. Definitely going to be a lot more humid by then. More rounds of storms, definitely getting into a summer weather pattern by Sunday, going into much of next week.
Kelly, thank you, and thanks for joining us. Have a great afternoon.